Piper with the weekend video, and Saturday the 3rd of August, starting with Bitcoin this morning. We've now got the double low around the 9,050 level, and that makes the correction more respectable in terms of time. It's still subnormal, but it's more respectable. We've got a 1, 2, a 5 part 3, which all the waves subdivide as well. It's quite a thing of some beauty in terms of Elliott. 4, and now got a 5 wave 5th. So certainly a case that we've now seen the peak of this particular rally, which could be one of 3, or at least the first part of a 3rd wave rally, which, as I've been saying, I expect to take us above 20,000, possibly this year, getting a bit close perhaps, but possibly this year, with a substantial gain next year as well. If you're not trading this, and I do wonder why, because the potential profits here are very large. Again, it's quite volatile, but then then you can reduce position size to cater for that. I think some traders get into habits, and they sort of become, well, we all have habits. We all develop habits. It's sort of human condition, really. But I think it's quite important to keep an open mind, to look around what's going on, and to, you see something which is potentially very attractive, then at least investigate it, because there's no point developing a habit and sort of churning away, which many traders do, when there may be something much better for you just around the corner. I think the cryptos could be that something. But anyway, obviously it's your decision. But I think there's a very real possibility here. Let's have a look at a longer term. Okay, so we've got the peak here around 14,000, a bit lower. ABC A, B, and now this sort of flat type correction, where the ABC has gone down to there. It's still possible that any rally now will be a B wave. So although we've got a nice clear 5 here, it's not impossible we're going to see a correction as a B wave of B, and then a C, but that should become clearer once we see the form of this, and also the form of this. But there will be a point where A equals C, or C equals A, which may be around, say, 12,000 or something, where there will be a warning sign of an imminent reversal. So obviously we're monitoring this quite carefully going forwards. In this case, the A and the C were virtually exactly spot on. 8985 was my target. I think 9060 or something was the actual low. So it worked brilliantly that time. Of course, that doesn't guarantee it will do next time. All right, Ethereum has seen a similar pattern in the sense we saw 5 goes up to there, A, B, C, but the actual rally, that could be a 5, I suppose. That could be an A, B, C, but this thing here is not terribly exciting and isn't very impulsive at all. So there is a bit of a contrary view there. That may change, but Bitcoin is pretty clear. Looking at gold, we had the peak here, which I'm calling as a big 1. Then had this rather irregular A, B. Now it might be that the C is now over A, B, C, and we've got a complete irregular correction. I had thought the C wave would take us down to 1360 odd to retest a breakout. Now that's still possible, in fact, because we haven't seen a breakout yet. I have seen people talking about new highs, but I guess that's in sterling, where the currency exchange rate has had an effect. As far as the dollar is concerned, at least on this chart, there are no new highs. This looks pretty impulsive, but we do need to see the thing break up further to confirm that we're out of the corrective phase. We may well be, but I'm always a little bit suspicious of news-induced moves. I'd rather see the market do its own thing without news driving it higher. So right now I'm more positive, obviously, because we've gone higher, but we do need to see that breakout, and any move below here would tell us that we're a retest of this level down here is still very much on the cusp. Looking at the NDX, we moved above 8,000. We do have this island reversal. There's a gap there and a gap there. I've got the S&P I showed the other day in the during the week. But this looks like, even though it looks like a corrective move, ABC, A, B, C for a B, rather irregular, and then quite a sharp sell-off here. So it may not be over, but looks corrective for now. And the S&P saw similar action above 3,000. Now, finally, a quick look at the DAX. Saw this peak being in July around 12,650. So looks like maybe an A wave, B wave, and possibly a 5-part C. Not very clear really. We had the interest rate cut in the US, obviously, at the last week. That's led with a sell-off, I think, because it was priced in before. So buy the rumour, sell the news, which you've probably been reading about a lot recently. DAX, it's really hard to see what's going on here. I think it gets so complicated really with one thing and the other, but there are 5 waves down, so maybe we're at some kind of low here. And of course we're on the summer doldrums, and things can be rather both quiet and erratic. So difficult to say what's going on really. Well, that's all today. I found it was useful. Back to the report on Tuesday for subscribers. Certainly another great buying opportunity on Bitcoin in the next week or two. So that's worth signing up for if you're interested in trading these markets more actively. As I said before, I think Bitcoin is going to see a very solid rally, which may already have started in fact, so it's a good chance to get on board. Anyway, thanks for listening, have a great weekend, and bye for now.